So, the worst NBA finals is finally over. I think this NBA finals should have been called NBA Finally Over. Stinks. This is like what I would call the beginning of the end. This video ain't gonna get no play, no broadcast, no streaming, no replays, no shares, no likes, because doesn't go with the NBA formula. This goes against the grain. So many things I want to say, but I have to say it from a calm state. First, I like to apologize to anybody that took offense to my nature or my behavior earlier, previously. You have to understand this is the NBA Finals. It's supposed to be synonymous with that of the Super Bowl. Many have argued basketball and football. Fanatics have argued what's the bigger sport. NBA fans will tell you that NBA players make above the top money, over the top money. The sixth man on the NBA roster makes more than a starting wide receiver on any NFL roster. I'll say that again. The sixth man on any NBA roster, even the Grizzlies, probably has a bigger contract than any starting wide receiver. Because the basketball is a 15-man roster. 5 players are on the court. When NFL players play, there's 11 players on the field for a team, 22 altogether. That NFL composition is made up of a 54-man roster. 54. Last time I checked, if you did division and you put 15 inside of 54, you would probably end up with 3 with a remainder of 9. That's the division. That's the lone division. So you can put 3 NBA rosters together and then put an additional 9 NBA players together before you comprise of one NFL team. Those who are asking for highs and giving their little speeches, go ahead and drop some early likes. All the computers, robots, real humans, fake humans, any nosy people just chiming in. Anybody want to ask me about sports? I can answer your questions, but what I ask for in return is a like. If that's too much for you to deposit, don't deposit none of your time. Your time is precious. Think about it. I'm going to get off subject real quick. We get one life. Forget just, do you want to waste your time watching me? Do you want to waste your time watching anybody online? You get one life. This might be your last day on earth. You can go out tomorrow and die. Is this worth your time? Myself included. Let alone just anybody streaming. Am I worth it? Or is anybody online worth it? Could you not have spent or occupied your time doing anything better? And if you couldn't, there goes the montage. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. That's where that comes from. Because you could have been doing anything great with your life instead of sitting on my stream, not even liking it, wasting your fucking time. I wouldn't waste my time on nothing that I won't even like. But anyway, let's get back to the point. Damn, you people made me forget my point. I started off, I was on fire. I guess I just got to start over. I shouldn't have got into the whole gist of all this. I said all this to say, oh yeah, I was talking about the NBA roster makeup versus the NFL roster makeup. And I was talking about how these NBA players get an absorbent amount of money to play a sport. Now, it's so funny because recently I was playing basketball with my mother. I always hated playing basketball with my mother because she's so damn raw. She's so good. The greatest female shooter I ever seen in my life. No jokes. No jokes. And it's like, my mama never played basketball a day in her life. She played baseball. She was ambidextrous. Like, she can pitch with her left and her right hand. And my mom can shoot so damn good. This shit, I promise you, dog, I will put my mom up against the starting, I mean, not the starting, if every NBA roster is a 15-man roster, I'll put my mama verse 10 through 15 of any NBA roster right now. And my mama in her 60s. She still can shoot. I thought she lost it. And it's so funny because I got this competitive nature. And I've been shooting so fucked up my whole life. I've had my lucky days and lucky times at the park where I went on my little spree. Like, I'm such a petty ass dude that I remember one time I made 7 threes in a row. I tell that story like it's fucking like I found a pot of gold. Because I just knew I was the shit. 7-3. I ain't even got in a fight that day because I was talking big shit. And I'll never forget. But I made these 7 threes, and these threes were so flawed. Because I just realized recently my shooting mechanics is so fucked up. I didn't have to go to a shooting coach. I Googled the shit. Why do I shoot so fucked up? And I suspect what I suspected was correct. You're not supposed to shoot with 2 hands. My whole fucking life, I shoot with 2 hands. It looked like niggas shoot with 2 hands. I didn't know you're supposed to line the ball up using both of your hands. But when you shoot, you're supposed to push the ball with your dominant hand. I've always been pushing with 2 hands. So the 7 threes I made is really like snot in my face or spit in my face because I made it by accident. Because I wasn't supposed to make 7 threes in a row. And so now that, and it's so funny, let me just tell a funny story. At LA Fitness, when LA Fitness first came out, I'm talking about when LA Fitness first came out. My brother, he's a coach, a high school basketball coach. He won 2 state championships. I always wanted to run with him. Like, he can make me look great. All I got to do, throw the ball up, that nigga finna finish it. Like, you don't have to be great to play with like a person that knows what the hell they doing. All you got to do is not take no shots, guard niggas, don't turn the ball over. That was my job. Guard niggas, don't turn the ball over. Put it in a position where he can finish on the nigga. That's it. Having said that, one day at LA Fitness when it first opened, I found this like new shooting type of style. I was shooting rainbows, like runners and shit, floaters. And I'm just making it. Oh, you can't tell me nothing. My brother was so mad at me. He like, pass the ball, nigga. I ain't passing shit. I ain't never had no mechanics like this. Let me get to the point. That was lucky. Years later, I haven't shot a basketball in forever. Been on 2K. I'm a beast on 2K. Nobody can whoop me on 2K. So I'm thinking, well, shit. The way I be balling on 2K, I know I can do this in real life. And so I go playing ball with my mother. And she just go to fucking airing this shit out. And my baby is laughing at me because the kid has no mercy. My baby laughing at me like, Daddy, you can't shoot. And I'm not pissed, but I'm just like, damn, this lady is like clowning me, my mama. And I'm like, you should have played like hoops. Like, she kind of like Reggie Miller's sister. Like, Cheryl Miller never got to play before, like, they made a WNBA. She played college basketball, but she was, like, through with basketball for the... Anyway, let me get to the gist of this shit. Let me get back to the point of this. I can't shoot. Let me just say that. Even though I can't shoot, I could judge an NBA nigga all day, just like these coaches. And the white boys and the ESPN niggas that ain't never shot. Scott Van Pelt. I bet I could beat Scott Van Pelt. Bitch, I bet I could beat every other white boy, past and former NBA player on ESPN. But what I can't do is act like, oh, I'm just this raw-ass nigga. No, I understand I can't shoot, but I still can judge the game. I can still judge awful basketball. I got eyes that tell me when a nigga is fucking rigging the game, dog. Let's just call it what it is, bro. Rigging the game. When a nigga, dog, ain't no way you look at this NBA, ain't no way you look at this NBA playoffs. See, dog, we was put in a crazy position. We was looking at the Thunder and we was just tired of fucking OKC getting these fugazi calls. We was tired of that style of basketball, niggas falling over the floor. We was tired of that. We thought Wemby, because you look at the NBA niggas, they sold Wemby, ain't they? Sold Wemby. They was like, man, he's the greatest thing that ever happened. And I'm watching some casual shit with LaMelo Ball. And this nigga just falling off the wrong foot, just shooting these crazy one-footers, falling out of bounds, shooting trays. He got his brother washed. Me, De'Aaron Fox, and Lonzo Ball need to do a fucking Zestfully Clean commercial. And y'all better stay tuned for the short that I'm going to drop. Because I'm going to drop. I got to fucking, that's why I got to say, I got to go live Cause I'm gonna drop a funny ass short. It probably don't do no. I don't care if it do no numbers. It's just gonna appease me. But me, Zoe, and De'Aaron Fox, we need to get in the tub together and fucking. We need to scrub each other with some duckies or something. Cause them niggas is washed, and I never had a chance to make the NBA. So we need to just wash each other back. God damn it, I let them niggas wash my back. So, point is though. Melo just falling out of bounds, making all these crazy ass shots. And you think about his dad. And Melo in the video, he said, these niggas, they act like they don't know who I am. And I made a joke like, niggas don't know who you is. He been listening to his pops talk about how great you was gonna be since he brought you home from the hospital. And this is the point that I'm making. Fucking LeVar Ball averaged 0.5. That nigga averaged Stephen A. Smith numbers in high school. He was like a personal trainer. But he got an eye for the shit, bro. He got an eye for the talent. Like, fucking Jalen Brunson dad got the New York job only because they was trying to get Jalen Brunson. Like, I don't even want to hear about Luka no more. At this point, I'm a Laker fan. And I probably got like 3 more years I'm going to give myself of liking the NBA before I quit on the NBA like I quit on the NFL. I'm so done with the NFL. I don't give a fuck if the Raiders win 10 championships in a row. Fugazi is what I'm calling every championship. If the Las Vegas, I'm going to call them Oakland Raiders for the rest of my life. A bitch can't get me to call them the Las Vegas Raiders. Oakland Raiders can win 10 straight championships. I'm not interested. I'm done. Too much of my teenage money went to Charles Woodson jerseys. And when Warren Sapp came over, bought a Warren Sapp jersey. I had a Tyrone Wheatley jersey back in the days. Never got a Tim Brown or Rich Gannon jersey. Or even when Jerry Rice came. I would have got a Jerry Porter jersey because I thought Jerry Porter was going to be the next T.O. But whatever. Life happens. Shit happens fast. But with that said, Raiders wasted so much of my teenage money. They wasted so much of my time, my energy. Like, I got marks on my hand. I got a scar on my hand, dog. You can't even see it. You just probably see that little light shit. That's behind Kobe. R.I.P. Kobe. When Kobe died, I cried like a bitch. I love that guy, dog, because the guy left it all on the court. Like, I tell people, I'm a Lakers fan, nigga. I didn't even like basketball. I wouldn't even like basketball if it wasn't for Nick Van Exel and Doug Christie. Them niggas was my guys. Like you couldn't tell me shit about them two niggas. Nick Van Exel and Doug Christie. You couldn't tell me shit. That's what got me liking the Lakers. Eddie Jones, so funny, you get older and you start learning this shit. I'm from Broward County, Florida. If you ask any basketball aficionado who's the greatest basketball player to come out of Broward County, Florida, now that I know what I know, I say Eddie Jones. But coming up, what I was taught was Mitch Richmond was the greatest basketball player to come out of fucking Broward County. Mitch Richmond, Mr. Golden State Warrior, I think he played for the Kings. But Mr. Fort Lauderdale High School RP Coach Butch. Other niggas that came out of Broward County, Florida, your boy Brandon, what's the name? Mr. Basketball. Only nigga won that kind of award, Gatorade basketball player, other than LeBron James. Got dunked on by DeAndre Jordan. Brandon. And that show you how good the NBA can be at times, because this nigga was the man when he went to Pinecrest. Nigga in the league, it's like, yo, fuck, what the fuck? What's this nigga that I seen on, like, all that little shit back in the days? And you know, another player out of Broward County, I can't think of Fallon's name, man. Fallon played for the Orlando Magic, played for the Heat a little bit. He went to coach Butch funeral, man. What's little Fallon's name, man? I can't think of little Fallon's name. But he went to Dillard High School, Broward County, the Fort Lauderdale legend. Having said that, Raw's player come out of Pompano, toting the rock, Eddie Jones. But that's not what allowed me to like the Lakers, because I didn't even know Eddie Jones was from Broward County. I liked it, Doug Christie and Nick Van Exel. First of all, I liked the Nick Van Exel name because I just thought it was dope as fuck. I still ain't never heard of nobody with a name like that. But then, the way the nigga dribbled the rock. What got me to liking basketball even before the Lakers, because the Lakers, I started liking Lakers probably like, I don't know, I guess you could say around that same time. But 1996 Kentucky Wildcats. And I'm going to make a quick point real quick. My brother, who's a coach right now, he always liked the basketball since fucking, he's my stepbrother. Since the day I met this nigga, the nigga was into basketball. So we watching some shit like the March Madness. This is the year 1996. And it is Kentucky Wildcats. I can't name one player from 1996 on the Kentucky Wildcats. I could just tell you the possessions that made me like basketball. They would not let these. They had a full court trap, which I still would fucking run some niggas. I would run some niggas like Pat Riley into the ground. I need niggas to run a full. Anyway, let me not get distracted. They got a full court trap, and Kentucky would not let these niggas get the ball past half court. They made these niggas turn the ball over 3 times before they got past half court. And I was like, I ain't never seen no shit like this. Mind you, this is when Super Nintendo was out, and they used to call this shit March Madness with what's the boy name? Dick Vitale. Which is crazy when you think about it. Like Dick Vitale, he dead, but if he got in, I don't know if he dead or not. Let me not put that on him if he ain't dead. But if Dick Vitale is dead, his estates owe a lot of these niggas NIL. They need to like put some retro pay into the shit. Cause how the fuck Dick Vitale had a video game? And these little niggas, this is why I'm not against niggas getting paid. I'm never gonna be against these niggas getting paid. Cause they was getting booked. Why Dick Vitale, Mr. March Madness Maniac, oh my God. Can you imagine if he was coaching the game tonight or doing a play-by-play tonight on the New York Knicks? It would be madness. It would be pandemonium. Oh my God, like he would be losing his mind. If Dick Vitale was to talk about the game tonight with the New York Knicks, he's an Italian. Oh my God, the fucking Raiders would be through the roof. I'm from that era. Dick Vitale screaming his ass off. Dope ass commentator. R.P. Stuart Scott. R.P. Albert, whatever the funny whatever guy with the funny coats and shit. Marv Albert. R.P. fucking what's the name who actually played basketball? Bill Walton. Throw it down, big man. Throw it down, Kobe. It's like Kobe Bryant, the best player, Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Bryant scored 81 points. Kobe Bryant, if we play with who's Rocky, if I had Kobe Bryant and I had Kevin Johnson on my team, I'd tell Kevin Johnson and Bob Marley, y'all niggas call him Bob Marley when y'all play with him on NBA Jam. If I had Kobe Bryant play with my I do right guard commercial. I would have gave Kobe Bryant the right guard commercial, and Kobe Bryant could have made all the money he could have made, and I just would have had all the rings you had, shot. But the bottom line is, dog, Dick Vitale had a whole Super Nintendo basketball game. And that's how I knew of Dick Vitale. So 1996 Kentucky Wildcats, that was the rawest defense I ever seen in my life. And I said, I gotta learn about this sport. I gotta get into this shit. Other than video games, because I was already into the video game. We used to play Boston Celtics versus the Lakers or some shit on Sega. It was like some shit on Sega. And this nigga Jordan, this is the only game, like, this before they had arch rivals. Like, you niggas don't even know about archie rivals or some shit. Like, that was the game where you could break the backboard. Like, you could literally break the backboard on the game. You could pull a nigga's box, like, shorts down, and they, like, go to grabbing their shorts, and you run past the nigga and dribble. Like, it was a dope-ass creative game, dog. Like, they had NBA Jams at that time, too. NBA Jams on Super and Sega was 2 different kind of games. They was the same, but it had different, like, features. On NBA Jams on Super, bitch, you can get, like, Bill Clinton. You can put a cheat code for Bill Clinton, Bart Simpson, all type of crazy-ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, nigga grew up like a game fanatic. But I say all that to say, dog, NIL is in the game and this shit is just fucked right now, dog. I respect NIL, I do. Because like I said, Dick Vitale should have never made all that money off them jits way back in the day. That should have been likeness and awareness and all that shit should have been going to the kids to get their money. Shout out Maurice Claret, nigga. Maurice Claret need to get a check from every. Maurice Claret deserves 5% of every little NIL nigga out there. I don't give a fuck what a nigga say. Whatever a nigga get on their deal, 5%, even if it's 0.5, need to go to Maurice Claret. Jit kick down, those for you little niggas. Like, that nigga is a martyr. Having said that, this game so rigged. It's so fucked up. I'm looking at, like, Shay fucked the game up. And some people say, well, what would you... First of all, let me give shots out before I go to this and this shit. Let me get some shots out. Because some shots does deserve to be getting out. Because, like, players can't help what era they in, right? So let me give some shots out real quick. Bitch, shout out to fucking Josh Hart. I said this shit during the second quarter. I said this nigga is a basketball player. He made me feel good about myself. Because I called it. When LeBron first came to the Lakers, I was like, dog, mind you, we had like a little pool going at my job at the time. At the time, we got Josh Hart at the 1. We got Cal at the 3. We got B.I. at the 2. We got Zubac at the 5, whatever. And LeBron is set to play the 4. Fuck, nigga, play the 4. You fuck, nigga, you big as shit. Nigga, you 260 and soft as fuck. Get your pussy ass at this 4 or this 5. Like, the most impressive thing you ever seen on the basketball court, there's a couple of impressive things, but the two impressive things I ever seen on the basketball court was Derrick Rose MVP year. Derrick Rose MVP year, I couldn't wait to say better than Jordan. I was already looking for a nigga to like. Well, first of all, I'm always been a Kobe fan anyway. Before I was a Kobe fan, even when Jordan was at his height, I was a Reggie Miller fan. Big time Reggie Miller fan. That was my Jordan back in the days. That's why I still say Steph Curry is my personal GOAT. That's my GOAT. Just call me a Jordan hater at this point. Fuck it. I can't even deny it. Respect his talents, respect what he accomplished. Can't deny it. Like, you'll be a fool to say Jordan isn't a great. You'll be a fool to say Jordan isn't a top 5 player of all time. But if you just say he not a number 1 of all time, nigga, I ain't mad at you, nigga. I'm never going to put Jordan. Just like niggas never going to take Jordan out of their number 1, I'm never going to put him as number 1. That's why I ain't, like, listen. Because I'm about to botch all this whole conversation and lose my point. Scottie Pippen is an asshole. I'll say that shit slow. Laura Pippen is a slut. She's a slut. We can't. I can't excuse her behavior. But she not wrong for fucking on little fam. Scottie Pippen used to come to my job when I was 19 years old, 18, 19. Scottie Pippen used to come to my job probably. If I worked 5 days a week, Scottie Pippen would be there 3 days out of the 5 days. So I ain't gonna act like, oh, I know the nigga. But he was a customer at my job, and I worked at that job about 4 months, 5 months. So out of 5 months, that nigga, and he used to show up at the job, what, 3, 6, 9, 12? 12 times a month. So you can, it's safe to say 12 times 5, what we looking at? 10 times 5 is 50, 2 times 5 is 10, that's 60. I seen Scottie Pippen like 60 fucking times in my life. Do I classify that as me knowing a nigga? Hell no. But I remember when Lil Fam, who ended up playing for the Lakers before LeBron kicked him off the team for Malik Beasley, which is nasty work. The fucking quote the legits when legits be like, nasty work, nasty work. I remember Scottie Pippen was in like some Lamborghini type shit, right? This is on A1A because Scottie Pippen used to live right there, right off of the beach in Fort Lauderdale Beach, that little neighborhood right there, right? I forgot what they call that little shit. That ain't Rio Vista. I don't think it's classified as Rio Vista. But it's right where 17th Street and Causeway and Federal Highway is at. And the nigga, mind you, he used to be so frequent because I used to work at the McDonald's over there as a jit. So Scottie Pippen back in the days, this nigga favorite shit he used to come to get. I swear to God, this nigga was like so predictable. That nigga used to get a fruit and walnut salad and a Dasani water. This when Dasani first came out. Like niggas is like thinking Dasani water is the shit, right? So that nigga used to come get a Dasani water and a fruit walnut salad. Every time Scottie Pippen came in, that nigga made sure he give all the women in there $5. Now, he started off on some big money shit. He used to tip all the women $20. Every woman here like ask the manager how many women on shift, and then he'll tip all on 20. He wouldn't give us niggas shit. Hey, that's why that. Hey, it's time for babies to go to sleep. If babies is up, babies go to sleep. So boom, nigga wouldn't give us nothing, not a dollar. And I'm like, fuck, nigga, we the one putting your shit together for real, for real. Not me. I never gonna be no nasty nigga, never was. But if I ever would have been a nasty nigga, that nigga was deserving of a nigga. What hot tour, bitch. But a nigga never play like that on nobody food, cause I don't want nobody to play by it on my food car, whack a bit. But that was that nigga Scotty used to do. That nigga Scotty come in, let me get my fruit walnut salad, let me get my water, let me tip all the ladies. The first time, I only seen that nigga do it one time. He tipped every woman in there 20. Every time after that, he tipped every woman in there $5. So if it's 6 women on shift, that's 30. And when you think of it, was big back then, but when you get older, you like $30. Now, obviously, you paying for McDonald's. Maybe you should only pay what you buying, but $30 for a nigga that played on the team with Jordan. Goddamn, cheap ass nigga. But when you think about the fact that fucking the Bulls had Scottie Pippen on a 10-year contract for $20 an hour, Scottie Pippen was making $15 an hour on the Bulls. It's like, okay, I understand. Having said that, that nigga one of the greatest players of all time. That's what I used to hate about when he used to come in with them bullshit tips, because I remember that Blazers team Scottie Pippen was on. Mind you, I've been a Laker fan forever. I ain't no team put fear in my heart like the Blazers. Nigga, the Blazers assembled the funnest Dreamcast NBA when NBA 2K first came out. Niggas don't even remember 2K came out on Sega Dreamcast. I'm a real game aficionado. Bitch, that was the rawest team ever. You got Arvidas Sabonis he's the first scratch big. Like this nigga, no, Sam Perkins. Cause like nigga, Sam Perkins, mind you, I ain't got no sheet in front of me, nigga. I really know ball. Like nigga, like I grew up around hoopers. I just can't hoop for shit. That don't mean I don't know the fucking shit from an intellectual standpoint. I just can't shoot. I don't got the fucking talent. I'm smart enough to know that. But I can coach the shit out of motherfucker. I just can't play the shit. Having said that, Sam Perkins, back when Herschel Hawkins, I remember, matter of fact, Ask You, because we used to make so many fucking jokes about, I think his name, Marquise Askew or Dominique. He played for the Heat back in the day. But we were like, can I ask you a question? Or kiss my ass, Q? We used to make so many funny jokes about that shit. But the bottom line is, Sam Perkins is like the original scratch big. Sam Perkins would be, bitch, if Sam Perkins was in today's NBA, y'all niggas would catch hell. Because that nigga had weight with him. Sam Perkins was like big baby. Imagine Glenn Davis being able to shoot the tray and being taller and bigger. Imagine Kendrick Perkins. That's, what the fuck? Is Sam Perkins related to Kendrick Perkins? Anyway, fucking Sam Perkins was, hey, yo, it's about time to go to bed, babe. You get too hyped. It's summertime. That's why you up this late. So, boom. My baby got her headphones on. She can't hear how loud she is. But she gonna have to tighten it up. So, anyway. Bottom line is. Damn, what my point was. Oh, yeah. Let's stick to the point. Let's close some of these tabs. Scottie Pippen is top 20 of all-time NBA player. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you can make an NBA list and you can put 20 niggas before Scottie Pippen, you don't know basketball whatsoever. Michael Jordan played with that guy. That's why I don't give Jordan the props that all the Jordan Glazers, Dunkin' Donut in their mouth, as Jordan fans and fanatics, all these so-called NBA, even the NBA nigga, like, I play the sport, nigga, so what? Nigga, they'll try to shit on another nigga opinion. Fuck you, nigga, that don't mean you know the sport better than I do. Pussy nigga, you know the sport, why the fuck you got all this goddamn height and talent and you can't do shit with it, square ass nigga? Why the fuck does the LeBron James been playing 22? Don't he know the longer he played, the more he tarnishes his reputation? 4 championships in 30 years? That's a fucking championship every 9 years. God damn, fam. Every 9 years? You think that's a good percentage or average? You suck. You went to the championship how many times? So what? Fucking, if that's the case, Jim Kelly is the greatest goddamn NFL quarterback of all time. Jim Kelly went to the fucking championship how many times? 4 times. 4. Jim Kelly went to 4 Super Bowls before there was a Tom Brady, before there was a Pat Mahomes, before there was a anybody, John Elway. Jim Kelly went 4 times. And he lost 4 times. You think motherfuckers is out here talking about Jim Kelly right now? Niggas talk about Kelly Rowland. Niggas talk about Jim Brown. Niggas talk about Jim Carrey. Nobody talk about no Jim Kelly. Niggas is even talk about the white boy with the arm. And I love betting on that cracker. Boy, I made some money off that cracker when I did used to bet. And I don't advise betting to nobody because all this sports shit is rigged. Matter of fact, that's why I stopped betting. Let me tell you a story how I stopped betting. We just scratching this shit. I stopped betting because I had bad thoughts. It was this nigga. He swore he knew football. Big nigga. Big, burly nigga, right? I ain't going to speak on this nigga because I never know where my mind is at. But I'm going to speak on this nigga, but I'm not going to, like, speak on this nigga in detail. Because I just don't know where my mind going to lead me to in life. Buddy want to bet. He trying to bet all these niggas, right? Me, I ain't never make a lot of money in my life. I just don't. I'm frugal. I'm cheap. I'm a cheap. Then we're going to talk about that Rick Ross subject if we get time to talk about it. Because he could have really came up in the world if he would have just came out and said, hey, I got money, but I'm cheap. That would have been so honorable. Rather than Biggies, the Bulls. Yee, I came with my brim hanging low. I was in Colombia. ¿Cómo estás? Señor, ven aquí, mami. Nigga, fuck all that. Hey, listen, times is hard. Yeah, I got X amount of dollars. Bitch, I didn't want to spend that much. The proposition that was laid upon me was lucrative. I thought it was an opportunity for me to hang out with my buddies, make some money. My shit ain't none of your business was popping with my shit because 50 Cent put out a rumor that Rick Ross be leasing he be Airbnb in his house, and it wouldn't be beyond the stretch of the imagination to say, hey, maybe you lease out your plane too. That's a lucrative. But my only thing for those who defended him, it was like, well, this, that, and this and that. My thing is this, because I don't subscribe to this kind of lifestyle, but I can actually talk about it. Niggas and bitches be like, spin that shit. Spin that shit. That what my MIA saying. Spin that shit. Niggas be talking about having it and spending it. I'm of the mindset, well, why don't you just have it? Like, ain't no rich person get rich by just spending this shit. They get rich by collecting, borrowing, and collecting. All these, like, Bill Gates, not Bill Gates, but Elon Musk trying to get motherfuckers to invest in this Starlink or whatever the fuck, whatever little fucking jet type of company he got that's supposed to fly bitches out of the country or off the earth. And I'm like, yo, this nigga trying to be the first 100 billionaire or first trillionaire. Nigga, finance that shit yourself. And it tells you a lot about Mind you, dog, $1 billion is $1 million 1,000 times. That means that you've mastered making $1 million. To make $1 million one time, I gotta give you a hand clap with my hand touching my thigh. To make $1 million 100 times, that means you're in the Diddy, Ross, Birdman, Babyface category. 50 Cent possibly. I gotta give you niggas another hand clap. You've made $1 million 100 times, but most motherfuckers will never make $1 million one time. Awesome. To make $1 billion, you've made $1 million 1,000 times. At this point, I got no hand clap to give. I don't even wear caps. I don't wear caps. And I said I need to start a hat company because ain't nobody got raw fitteds than me. I just hate wearing caps. But I got to throw a fit on real quick just to give a nigga props. If you made $1 million 1,000 times, and I just need niggas to really, cause like I told y'all niggas, like I'm really into this basketball shit for real, for real. Nigga, this is not a Memphis Grizzly cap jit. What does that say? What does that say? Nigga, all my Canadians, I need y'all to chime in with me, nigga. Like, tap in. Like, I'm going to start selling memorabilia and shit because I got, like, real authentics and shit. But what does that say? Does that say Memphis? Nigga, I actually got the actual marker. Like, the actual marker my mama bought me, like, in the, 6th grade. Like, I got the actual Vancouver marker. I got the whole NBA marker set. You feel me? Back when Dale Davis and Antonio Davis playing the 4 and the 5 with cause I told you niggas Reggie Miller was my favorite player back in those days. But anyway, Vancouver Grizzlies. Nigga, if you've made a fucking $1 billion 1,000 times, hats off. I can't even give you a clap. If you've made $1 trillion, we're not even gonna talk about that much. See, that's why I like to tell people these type of numbers. I don't like to say $1 billion. I say $1 billion is 1,000,000 1,000 times, so I can get a bitch to understand what $1 billion is. And if I was to tell you 100 billion, 100, not 200 billion, just 100 billion, that's 1,000,000 10,000 times. Imagine a motherfucker making $1 million 10,000 times before you made one. Just one. That's like a motherfucker made $10,000 before you made one single dollar. $10,000 before you even make a single dollar. Think about how easy it's supposed to be to make a dollar, right? I'm saying, they talking about $100, $50, $1,000. I'm talking about 100 pennies. Before you touch 100 pennies, a nigga touched $10,000, which is 1,000,000 pennies or some shit like that. Nigga touch 1,000,000 pennies before you touch one. That's insane. Imagine a fucking penny. Now they ain't making pennies no more, but a nigga touch 1,000,000 pennies before you touch one. What the fuck? What greatness this nigga possess? What is this nigga walking on water? Can this nigga turn? Mind you, what this shit say right here? Like drinking water, ain't it? But do it look like drinking water? Can that nigga turn water into wine? Can I just take this nigga to the club with me and just order like all the bitches a glass of water and turn that bitch to wine and get all this whole drunk to come home with me? Can you imagine a pussy Jesus would have got? If Jesus would have walked the earth in 2026? Just take all this whole, man. What you want? You want a Dasani? You want a smart water? You like smart. You look smart. You need a smart water. You need a essentials. You like essentials? No, you look like one of those old Fuji ass bitches. Bitch, you like a ooh la la la. You like a refugee? You want a refugee water or you want a Fiji water? I got you on the Fuji or Fiji, whichever you want, baby. You want the tap water? Bitch, I can go get some water out the bathroom right now and make that bitch sparkle. Jesus got all that whole drunk, nigga. Jesus would have been on his original Rick Ross, slept the Marley her drink, Shane and know it. Bottom line is, to finish up the Ross point, because I ain't trying to delve into that. Niggas looked at that because it's like, yo, bro, and shout out to Ross, but you talk this rich nigga shit, but you sending these kids into peril. Now, obviously, it's motivating for all the niggas want to see it, like hustler music type shit. It's like, oh, bitch, yeah, bitch, I can aspire to be this great and this, that. And you would like to think, like, shout out to Scooter. You should have brought Scooter with you while you was out there in Columbia. Let me know you out there really making plays. Let me feel like you making plays. But what you can't do, this for any niggas that's like Ross. This ain't even talking no Ross. You can't appeal to a real nigga. You just can't. And why you can't? Because, nigga, the way you can appeal to a real nigga is you made that money off of being a CEO. Let's say when you was a CEO, you bought a house. And then you say, okay, I own the house. I'm in position to do this and do that. Let me start this route career off this lie, which you did. Because you did do that. Nigga have so much, like, real workers would be like, man, nigga, that shit inspiring. They'll see themselves in your shoes. They can visualize that shit. They can be like, oh, bitch, I too could be a correctional officer or security guard or G license, D license. I could be a cop. And I too can own some shit. Because I heard Rick Ross say recently. See, this is the tricky shit about it. When you defending yourself against niggas, you can defend other niggas while you defending yourself. Like, if let's just say, like, I fall out with some niggas and I diss these niggas, but I might offend niggas that really rock with me. So when he popped some shit, I felt kind of offended by the shit. He was like, I've been doing the shit y'all niggas think y'all doing this cute. Okay, you doing it off of rap money, or if you doing it off of money that you made, like as a CEO. Because you ain't got no history of selling no dope. Your dope history is washed. Matter of fact, get your ass over here in this talk with me and De'Aaron Fox. And what's the other nigga I told y'all was washed? It need to be me, De'Aaron Fox, Rick Ross. We just gonna invite Diddy because I know Diddy with the fuck shit. Matter of fact, eyes, fellas, eyes. I need eyes. Matter of fact, we're gonna pause this shit right now. I just want to give an indemnification. If Fabulous looking at this shit, first of all, that snooze shit by Fabulous, nigga, that shit took me back to the 90s. Every time I need motivation to do anything in my life, anytime I have a big date about something important, whether it be a bitch or be business or whatever, I listen to Fab Snooze because Fabulous is that fabulous of a nigga. Having said that, if Fabulous is looking at this shit, you got the name I always wanted, Playboy. I love your name, Playboy. Fabulous. That's awesome. I just want to know, like, if you ever seen my podcast, like, I know rich niggas watch, like, regular niggas and shit. And so, Fabulous looking at this shit, I just want to know, why you ain't no party with me, Playboy? Like, I'm a cool nigga. I'm a fun nigga. Like, I have fun. When I go out, I party. Like, you niggas done been out partying with Tyree and FC Gary Gray and all this shit. I feel like F Gary Gray mean fuck Gary Gray. Did your niggas fuck Gary Gray? How did he get the name F Gary Gray? I'm jealous. I don't like that nigga. I don't never want to hear F Gary Gray ever. But I love that name, Fabulous. Oz. Fabulous, I love your name. If you would sell me your name, I know you're a rich nigga and I can't afford your name. But if I can, like, rent your name, I love to rent your name, Fabulous. If I could get my money right, if I had my money right, I would rent your name and I would just live in Boca Raton for a whole year. And I would go to all the spas, the rich spas. And all the white bitches gonna ask me, what's your name? And I would look at them bitches so proud. And I say, Fabulous. And they say, no, but what's your real name? I say, Fabulous. And they be like, no, but what's your Fabuloso. Like, and then I forgot that also that nigga used to call himself Fabuloso. Nigga, you was the first nigga. You need to sue Pine Sol Jit. Like, I ain't never heard Fabuloso until you. And then, like, as we got older, we start hearing about Fabuloso Cleaner. But, nigga, you the real Loso. You the Oso, nigga, Fabuloso. You the rawest nigga. Like, ain't nobody should be... Oh, matter of fact, let's talk about this NBA shit. We not gonna go on this fabulous shit. All I'm saying is, Fab, why ain't no party with me, Playboy? I love your name. I love your name. I love your name. You got the greatest... I wish I could have your name. Fabulous. Hey, anybody that's heard a party harder than Fabulous, you fucking crazy. Nigga, that is the most New Yorkest nigga ever. The two most New York niggas ever in my life that I ever seen. Matter of fact, the three most New York niggas, I gotta say three, is gonna be Fabulous. Jadakiss, only cause Jadakiss remind me of Ralph Cramden. Jadakiss got that old ass rusty Italian. Like, I don't even know where the fuck Yonkers, New York is at. This nigga sound like he from Mount Vernon, nigga. But bless that nigga Jada Hart. Hey yo, B, hey yo, son. It's kind of like, nigga, shout out to the mad rapper, nigga. Like, I should have been a mad rapper. I don't like none of these niggas, yo. Hey yo, nigga, these niggas be wild, mad, crazy, yo. Like, these niggas be going all platinum and shit, yo. You these niggas Harlem shaking and shit. These niggas is like acting like these southern niggas, and these southern niggas is acting like these up north niggas, and these Atlanta niggas. Like, when the fuck that? I must have been like in a trap or something, son. Hey yo, B. Yo, when I wake up and these Atlanta niggas is top 10 on everything. These niggas got like niggas in dresses, and these niggas is fucking all the bitches and shit. Yeah, I don't like these niggas. That nigga Mad Rapper was that dude back in the day. That's what Jadakiss voice sound like to me. It's some raspy, crazy shit that only a New Yorker could have. And the last motherfucker that I say is like the most New Yorker nigga, and I'ma stay on this shit, is Capadonna, dog. Like, Wu-Tang Clan Capadonna. Capadonna is fucking, what's that nigga name? With 50 Cent? The nigga 50 Cent threw in the bushes. I hate to refer to that nigga as a nigga 50 Cent threw in the bushes. I just can't get over that shit. That's why I ain't never had no friends like 50 Cent. Maybe I would have had some good friends in my life, but I'm just a petty ass nigga. You can't throw me in the bushes, dog. I gotta get you. Fuck, nigga, I gotta get you. You threw me in the bush. The whole world know me. Like, 50 been on hand me like $10 million. Like, forget about it, dog. I can't forget, because the world ain't gonna never erase that clip. You threw me in the fucking Rosebud. You threw me in the Bougainvillas, dog. How you gonna throw me in the Bougainvillas, dog? Nigga, I still got, like, thorns in my asses and shit, dog. You threw me in the Bougainvillas, fam. We gotta bump about this shit. You gotta knock me out. We gotta fight. Like, I'm not... What's that nigga name? I can't even think of that nigga name, man. It don't even matter. That nigga's a very New York nigga who 50 threw in the bushes. The greatest friend of all time. Greatest friend. I struggle to figure out who's a better friend. Gunplay the Ross or this nigga... What's this nigga name? Tony Yayo. I don't know who the better friend. Tony Yayo to 50 Cent. Matter of fact, I doubt this shit have ever happened, but in my hood nigga heart. Maybe I need to do me a series called In My Hood Nigga Heart. Cause I be like putting shit together what niggas can't see. In the opposite world, in a world that doesn't exist, and I can't repeat like not Nan Tony Yayo song verse. His personality bigger than his bars. But in a utopian world, Tony Yayo would do a mixtape with Gunplay. I would bump that shit so fucking hard. Them two fucking the greatest friends ever. Niggas like Tony Yayo and Gunplay could never be friends, but they could be your friend. The greatest friend. You ain't never had a friend like me. That's what Pop say. Bitch, you ain't never had a friend like Gunplay. You ain't never had a friend like Yayo. I don't give a fuck nobody say. Nigga, like, I got no disrespect to give now one of them gentlemen. And I say gentlemen with the greatest respect. Fuck, nigga, you niggas is the greatest friends any man could ever have. Them niggas could, they not no, when niggas say my dog, they might as well be a dog. More that nigga DMA say, used to be my dog, you was in my left titty. Them niggas is in your left and your right titty. Them niggas is like your larynx, nigga. Them niggas in your esophagus. Them niggas is loyal. Nobody loyal than Gunplay and fucking Yayo. Why can't two real niggas like that get together and just make a CD? You know why? That's a rhetorical question. Cause fuck niggas is in the way. Think about that shit. See, I ain't even want this conversation to go there. I had so much shit. I started off talking about basketball, and I'm gonna get back to basketball. I shouldn't even be talking about this shit, but let's just talk about it. Fuck niggas is in the way. If fucking Gunplay wanna do a song with fucking Yayo, this is where the shit gonna go wrong at. Yayo gonna have 50 Cent dick, and I doubt. I was gonna make a joke say he gonna have that shit glazed with two hands, but 50 Cent fucking the same hoe as Diddy fucking. So Yayo gonna have fucking 50 Cent dick like maybe in a headlock, cause it ain't nothing that he can really grip. And he gonna go back to 50 like, man, this fuck nigga Gunplay wanna do a song. And 50 gonna have all this type of reasons why he shouldn't do it. And if he do have him do it, it's gonna be a ruse to the shit to make Ross look crazy. And vice versa. If Yayo, which that'd be even, it would be more believable that Gunplay would reach out to Yayo before Yayo reach out to Gunplay, because I believe he just that much on 50 dick. But if Yayo was to reach out to fucking Gunplay, I can't see Gunplay not taking the opportunity to think that I could get back under Ross' wing. Nigga, the disrespect has already been given. That nigga put Philly niggas and DC niggas over you. That's disrespectful. Especially when you get to moving around the country. When you get to moving around and you go to DC and you go to Virginia and Richmond and Maryland, you start being like, these niggas is country as fuck. Like, no, I'm dead ass serious. Like, from what the rules of country is rural, lack of metropolitan area, lack of population, lack of resources, lack of diversity, lack of this, that. Bitch, that's Maryland. That's why we liked it, the corner, because the corner was relatable as fuck. But maybe it was country as fuck. That's why we liked The Wire. The Wire came out after the corner. And Eyes came out after both of them shits. And shout out to Charles Dutton, nigga. Mr. Rock himself, Rock. Matter of fact, my baby is so good at playing show tunes. I'm gonna have my baby learn this. And Dr. Charles, God bless the child. That was that Rock shit. Y'all niggas don't even know about Rock. Anyway. Fucking Charles S. Dutton did like 15 in the pen. Niggas, Charles S. Dutton is like one of the realest niggas ever. And he put this beautiful show together. Changed my life. I made a joke talking to, like 2 days ago, a day ago. I used to be scared to run up on cars. That's why I knew I wasn't going to never sell dope good as a teenager. Because I was scared. And the only reason I was partially scared because I was watching The Corner. The Corner was schooling me in real time of what not to do. Maybe I was just a lucky nigga that my daddy had cable and these niggas didn't have cable. I was able to stay up and watch HBO and mimic this shit. I knew that. Shout out to the first smoker I ever sold her on. When I was a jit, that lady made me tie her on. I tied this lady on. Flicking this bitch. Flicking the fucking little syringe. Punching this shit. Got that fire over her spoon. Heating up that spoon. Melting that dope. Tying up her arm. And I remember I had a crush on her daughter. A big crush. I ain't gonna even mention her daughter's name. But I had a crush on her daughter. I want I wanted to be her daughter man. I ain't want to fuck her daughter. I wanted to be her daughter man. And here I am sitting in the room with the crush that I got, mama, about to shoot this dope in the lady arm. And before I shot that dope in the lady arm, the lady say, "What you think this shit funny?" I don't even know if I grant. Like that's the part that I never really thought about as I got older, cause that's what she said. Maybe she was looking for a reason to preach to me. She like, "You think this shit funny?" I was like, "Nah." Maybe I did smile. Maybe I smiled thinking, I'm finna make money off of doing this shit. This is easy. I never thought about how much the nigga was who was a fuck nigga who put me 14 years old. What if I would have been a gullible nigga and tried to dope with her? I'd have been on dog food with this bitch at 14. I would have been fucked up. That would have changed my whole life. I would have been dead a long time ago. I got an addictive personality. Who knows what my life would be if I would have tried to, or been weak. I was already strong before this shit. But what made me stronger was, she said, "You gonna be on this shit with me. We're gonna shoot up together one day." She never tried to motherfucking entice me into doing it. She just scared the shit out of me. Talk about me and her is going. Oh, I think I did smile, and the smile only came because that was my first night on the job, and the nigga would talk me because he had to go somewhere. He's a fuck nigga. I hope I can get my like at that fuck. I know he not looking at this shit, but that fuck nigga looking. But you know we gotta get it right. Like I smile, but you know we gotta get it right, fam. We gotta get it, fam. Before I hit the dirt, before you hit the dirt, little blood, nigga. I've been waiting on that shit forever. You never want to give me the head up, little blood. You gotta give me the head up, little water. Anyway, I ain't gonna never call you no big homie. I just call you little water. Anyway, so this fuck nigga left me, but he taught me how to cut that shit, bust that shit down. So my happiness came because I'm like, yo, she was my first sale. And I didn't fuck up. Cause the nigga, I remember him telling me some shit like, "Hey yo, boy, this ain't my dope." Cause he never could whoop me. Even though he was the big homie, he never could whoop me. So I remember him telling me if I fuck up the money, I'm gonna have to like owe somebody. I ain't wanna owe nobody. So I'm like, I got it. And he showed me twice how to cut that bitch down. So when I done cut my own little slab down, I was happy about busting her. I wasn't happy about like what she was doing. So when she came at me with the little sentiment like, "Oh, you gonna be on this shit with me?" I was like, "Oh, bitch, you got like fucked up, bitch. Like, nigga, I'm a stubborn ass nigga. Bitch, I live my life to prove a bitch wrong. Got me fucked up, never. And because of her and because of my strong will, never did no dope. Never did no crack. Never did no coke. Not a sniff of coke. Never did no dirty. Never put no no. But they got a lot of shit. They call some motherfucker. It's so funny. Shot Spliff Star with Busta Rhymes, but niggas call that shit spliffs. Niggas call that shit primo. Like niggas smoking primo. That's throwback. Really throwback. Up north terminology. Niggas smoking. Nigga never did none of that fugazi shit, dog. Like never, dog. And I'm so proud of myself, dog. Like, shout out all my little niggas that didn't make it, dog. Like, I don't even want to shout these niggas' names out. I just want to say shout out to all them niggas. Like, I don't want to get all emotional and cry on this shit. All I'm simply saying, dog, I made it, dog. Like, I've been drinking and shit. I'm all emotional and shit. I'm talking about that. As a matter of fact, let me get my shots out. Damn, dog, I'm trying not to fucking cry, dog. Like, I made it, dog. Damn. Shit tough. Fuck, nigga, this shit tough. I made it, jit. But let me get shots out real quick. Josh Hart. Fuck nigga a basketball player, bro. A basketball player, dog. Like, I knew Jit was gonna be the shit forever. Like I keep getting off subject because I always think about so many stories. I be feeling like fucking Robert Townsend in the Parenthood when then they go to daydreaming and he just get fucking confused and shit. Fucking, I remember when fucking what's this cracker name, man? Played for Wisconsin Badgers. Kaminsky, Frank Kaminsky. Nigga Frank Kaminsky and that nigga what's that other nigga name? Frank something. Something Frank. He was like a point guard. But that nigga was short as shit. But that nigga was balling his ass off. Can't think of his name. He ended up like playing for the Kings and shit. But his name was Frank something. So I knew Frank Kaminsky was balling, right? I got in a fight with a nigga when I was jumped up. Big tall that nigga. I whooped that nigga ass. That nigga actually checked out on me. I'll tell that story another time, but he checked out. Let them folks know what time it was. He checked out. I was whooping on his ass about my money. So we betted on the game. Bitch, I bet on Frank Kaminsky and this other cracker, Frank something. I can't think of his name. Anyway, around this time, damn, what's the point I was going to make? Because I don't want to make no goofy-ass point. Well, Frank Kaminsky was balling. What's the point I was going to say? Anyway, it don't even matter. The bottom line is, bro, I knew, I could tell when somebody gonna ball and, like, be the shit. And some niggas I've been wrong about, like Kevin Martin. You couldn't tell me Kevin Martin was gonna be the next Kobe Bryant. But I recently seen a little YouTube short where, what's this nigga name? Jeremy Lamb. He talking about Kevin Martin used to talk about he didn't want to be an all-star and he had shaved points because he didn't. And then I seen somebody in the comments said, like, they copied Russell Westbrook. They were like, that's the problem. And I said, you know what? My eye didn't deceive me. Kevin Martin had them skills to be that nigga. But, nigga, you can't judge a fuck nigga. You can't, like, there's, like, niggas don't get to wear fuck nigga in the front of their jersey. They could do all the sucking niggas. Niggas would have never, if you had to guess who was betting on games and rigging games, you wouldn't have guessed Chauncey Billups. You'd be like, man, that nigga a dog. Boy, that boy came from that Detroit era, nigga. When with Tayshaun Prince and all them, boy, that nigga's a dog, man. That nigga really go hard for his shit. It's just like some Stephon Marbury. Stephon Marbury is a dog. You wouldn't never conflict a nigga like that. I'd rather say Sebastian Telfair, one of them niggas that could have been somebody but just wasn't going to be nobody. And then they just say, fuck it, before I get out of the league, I'm going to rig some shit. But I wouldn't have never guessed like no Chauncey. And you get a fucking whole head coaching gig. Mind you, Chauncey Billups' fucking career was a waste. He did a little good time with Melo, but that shit was a waste too in Denver. So you would say, man, nigga, your career is really charmed. You blessed. For him to take a shit on that shit, you would have never suspected it. As far as this nigga Jonte Porter, he was ass from the get-go, so like, whatever. Fucking, all I can say is, dog, there's a plenty of niggas I can mention that I can say, man, that nigga was shaving points. I can tell his whole motion. But one thing I can't never say is Russell Westbrook ain't shave no point. That fuck nigga balled his ass off. He just can't shoot for shit. He just hauled the ball too much. He just had bad basketball IQ. But his love for the game should never be questioned, dog. So I done went all over the place and all over the subject tonight, and I don't even care. I'm kind of getting sleepy. I just want to say, as far as the LeBron point goes, that nigga need to just retire next year. I understand you want to see Bryce get into the game, but nigga, take a chop out of LeVar Ball. LeVar said, bitch, my youngest is my rawest. He committed to it. He was damn sure right. I been knew Bryce was better than Bronny, but maybe Bronny just sucked so bad that it makes Bryce look good. But that's not to say your daughter might be your rawest whatever. She might be the best player of the whole crew. All you can do is just thank God that you've been able to afford your kids with Savannah. I've been calling Savannah Olivia because I'm thinking about 50 Cent artists. Nigga, you get to wake up to Savannah Jack. And I don't want to seem like no fuck nigga. I ain't a fuck nigga, but I don't want to seem like one. You get to wake up to Savannah every morning. Just leave this shit alone. Like, I think if I get to meet LeBron, I'll make him fall so in love with Savannah. Because sometimes it takes for a nigga to realize how much another nigga want to paint your bitch for you to realize what you got. Nigga, like, I don't even give a fuck about no celebrity woman in the world. Bitch, give me Savannah. Respectfully. Give me Savannah. Give me Savannah. And it's so crazy because the first Savannah I heard of, obviously, waiting to excel, but I've been wanting to name my jit that since a jit. Since before I realized Whitney Houston's name was Savannah. Even though that was her name on Waiting to Excel. I just thought that was a dope-ass name. Give me Savannah. With them little Chinese eyes. Eyes all to the side. That big-ass little forehead. That little caramel brown skin. And them hips shaped like a fucking silhouette hourglass. This fuck nigga. He can't love you like I love you. Never wanna be a man if he can't be a man and do the things to you like I can. Bitch, jagged edge. And I stop and I think and I wait at her. Never missing one who made me feel like I'm ready to love. Fucking Savannah, bitch. I'm a single dad over here. LeBron got enough money to take care of us. Bitch. I'm pretty sure he probably waiting for you to say a divorce so he can just go be a whore. Bitch, he got enough money. He ain't gonna take no offense. I'm a good stepdaddy, bitch. I done raised so many kids, dog. Ask any female. Nigga, if I went, dog, like, y'all nigga about to make me find my college photos, dog. I just was down in South Florida last week, dog. And I was finding old college photos. And my mama, shout out to my mama, be holding on to my photos and shit. And I was like, God damn. All the bitches I let go in college, oh, I was an idiot. Savannah, this is my plea to you. Lil Bronny, Bryce, Lil Mama, love. Respect your dad. I respect your daddy. I respect that nigga. I fight about that nigga. I'm just saying. If I start right now. I'm gonna just start right now. Y'all been make me want to go put my loud coat on. You make me want. I got my college loud coat. I got my loud coat. I had a 3.7 in college, like 3.7 GPA unweighted. Like, let me shut up, dog. Savannah, let me shut up. I ain't mature enough. Maybe I ain't tall enough. I don't even know. Like, I would never come for Steph Curry woman. Because Steph Curry love the shit out of his bitch, for one. And I respect that. And I respect Lil Bro. Number two, Steph Curry is finer than his bitch. I don't got to apologize about what I said. You can take it how you want to take it. He's finer than his bitch. He don't need her. He loves her. That's the dope part about their relationship. Just I used to explain to hoes. I used to tell, I was Steph Curry in most of my relationships. Ho, I'm finer than you, bitch. I spend way more time getting myself together. Bitch. You kidding me, bitch? I hope you knocking on the door. You ain't finished yet? No, bitch, get your ass back. I ain't finished. Take a long time for me to get pretty. Ho, I'm not Chris Brown. Do I think I look finer than Chris Brown? Yes. Do I think I naturally look finer than Chris Brown? Yes. Is that the truth? No. But if you give me some time in the mirror, yes. Hell yeah. Motherfucking right. Give me some time. Bitch, I might want to do some push-ups in the bathroom, bitch. Whatever. I need to get myself together. ASAP Rocky got Rihanna. How many fucking hoes ASAP Rocky could fuck without his name being ASAP Rocky over Chris Brown not being Chris Brown? My money and my life is on Chris Brown every time. But this is how life works. I'm about to get out this Savannah James shit. That's how I know I've been drinking too much. I just want to give a props, big ups to Savannah James. Beautiful woman. Beautiful. All I'm just saying is, let me finish it like this with Savannah James part. If I ever met Savannah James, this is how I would go. Let's just say she wasn't married and wasn't Savannah James. Let's just say she was just Savannah. The woman that never met LeBron. Matter of fact, let's just say me and her was on a date. I don't give a fuck, met LeBron or not. When it's time for us to make love, I would play Tweet. And I'm talking about Tweet. Y'all niggas don't even know about Tweet. It ain't for me to really educate you niggas on Tweet. Her whole catalog is dope as fuck. It's like Nicole Ray, Timberland era. Y'all niggas don't even know about Nicole Ray. Just like fucking on your girl with the big ass lips. What's her name? I ain't even talking about Fantasia. I'm talking about Lil Mo. Bitch, Lil Mo could sing her fucking ass off. Point is, Tweet got a song called Beautiful. And she basically say, I can't get caught up when I think of you. You're so beautiful. I'm a fuck nigga because I would spend so much time. And mind you, I shouldn't be saying it because I'm a father. Like, Lord knows I ain't finna be eating no ragged ass whole pussy and then kissing my baby in the face. Just like I wouldn't want my baby mama. I don't let my baby mama kiss my baby in the face. Ho, I don't know where your mouth been. Bitch, we can't even play like that. Bottom line is, I would spend so much of my nigga time licking that woman in places she never knew that existed. And dropping so much tank in her. The woman, I gotta get off of this subject because I seen disrespectful. Matter of fact, God, please forgive me. I'm lusting on another nigga wife online. Whether he cheated on her or not, which more than likely he cheated on her. But that ain't none of my business. They happy. But if they wasn't happy, goddamn nigga, you done fuck every bitch in the world. I can't get your one bitch. It remind me like, I gotta take me another sip. I gotta get me another shot, bitch. I had a little female back in the day, dog. I got revenge. I fucked her sister. I think about this shit a lot. I don't think about the shit. I think about fucking her sister again. But I fucked that bitch sister. And I was like her nigga. She loved me. I took her for granted. You feel me? I took her for granted. So when I came across her sister, the fuck nigga in me, I knew her sister was her sister before her sister knew who I was. I didn't meet her under that premise, I swear, on everything I love. I met her the same way I met her big sister, which is they got the same body. Like, you know how, like, you could be jacking off? Well, you niggas don't, like, you not, like, y'all not jack off like I jack off. I jack off heavy. You could look through 20,000 videos of porn and pictures and shit. But it's going to be the same bitch get you every time. And once you get into the rules of the shit, you be like, yo, I already jacked after this shit. But you started because you thought it was a new bitch. But you didn't know your taste was that refined to where you keep getting attracted to the same kind of shit. So when I seen this girl's sister, and she had that fucking walk, it reminded me when I met the bitch sister. It's like, oh my God. So I didn't know legitimately who she was. We get to talking on the phone, popping shit. Let me get me a drink. By the time I realized who she is, I said, oh, bitch, this is my ex little sister. She grown now. Bitch, grown. Not only is she grown, not only is she grown, I never knew how much we had in common. She into this New Orleans bounce music and shit, this, that. Nah, I ain't never been into that type of shit, but I just found it very unique because I was like, goddamn, she got a sense of taste about music that's different. So we popping shit about music. At some point, I realized who the fuck she is, but at this point, I'm totally turned on. And I don't want to fuck up the vibe and let her know who I am. So I just keep listening. So goddamn me, we popping shit. We popping shit, whatever. I'm like, man, I can't wait to like try to fuck. So we end up getting to that situation. So we end up fucking. Nah, I'm really fucked up. I'm like, bitch, this bitch got a body like her sister. She red because her sister was brown skin. She like yellow red. And pussy was better, just be honest. So I said, oh, Lord. Bitch, I done fucked up. Now, this is where I fucked up at. If I could go back in time, I would have never told her who I was so early. I would have just let it come out like I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Once I fought, it's like the little petty part of me couldn't wait to tell her who I was because I just couldn't wait for her sister to find out. Because her sister kind of broke my heart, even though it was my fault. I say all that to say, I don't know why I say all that to say. I'm just talking at this point. Now, fair, let me go ahead and get my shots out. Shout out little buddy Josh Hart. Josh Hart is a basketball player. This nigga Josh Hart, when I think about Josh Hart, that's why I brought up LeBron James in the first place. LeBron James fucked up my little Lakers. I would have preferred my Lakers being what my Lakers been without LeBron coming. Now, the talk around town was, Jenny Buss was trying to sell the team and team didn't have an evaluation that was looking good because we couldn't attract no star players, which is true. We overpaid for Jordan Hill. Bitch, I still can't get over them niggas giving Jordan Hill 10 M's a year when that nigga was ass the whole time in Houston. Still gave Jordan. They gave old ass 40-year-old Steve Nash. They gave that nigga an NBA 2K contract. Type of shit you doing 2K when you know the niggas gonna sell the last 2 years of their career for free, or they gonna retire before that contract is even finished. So you give a long contract just to keep that nigga to be able to mentor other niggas. That was a 2K contract. So gave Steve Nash his dumbass contract. That nigga ain't do nothing but play about 10 games. They knew it was a CBA coming up, collective bargaining agreement. So they knew Kobe was going to be retired by then. So, bitch, this is when the cap is around 15. That's how LeBron, Bosh, and D-Wade hooked up. Because that's why LeBron's still playing at 40-something. He's just trying to make up for all the money the NBA fucked him on. I can't knock the nigga. Just don't play for my team. Nigga play for anybody. Go play for the Grizzlies. Like, I don't know why you don't play for the Grizzlies. Goddamn. Play for the Grizzlies. Nigga, play with Ja Morant. Nigga, bring some excitement to the city. Get your goddamn props up, nigga. Get you some shooters. Nigga, you play for Memphis. It don't even matter if them niggas make the playoffs. You got shooters for life. And I ain't even talking about Cal Korver, J.J. Redick ass shooters. I'm talking about niggas that ain't never picked up a basketball in their life, shooters. Matter of fact, don't play for Memphis because I done been blushing over Savannah too much for you to go pick up shooters now. Don't play for Memphis. Play for anybody but Memphis. Anyway, go to Utah or some shit. Point of it is, this nigga LeBron, back in those days, them boys signed for 15 M's a piece. Kobe went ahead and took 24 and a half M's. And they was calling him selfish. They said, oh, he wants to go out with a good team. Nigga, if I'm Kobe, bitch, I need 80 M's. Bitch, fuck you mean? But Kobe takes the 24. A year or maybe 2 years later, maybe even the next year, but I say within 3 years, Mike Conley, I remember when I seen that contract, I could not believe it. Mike Conley signed with the Wolves for 30 plus M's a year. I said, no fucking way. Kobe just set the record for $24 million. And Lakers fans was just up in arms about the shit. And Mike Conley with the new CBA signed for 30. When the fuck did Mike Conley deserve to make more money than Kobe in any kind of lifetime? But new CBA. Kobe seen the future. Bitch, break bread early. But what I can't get past is these bitches giving Jordan Hill 10 M's. Nigga, did we even get Kevin Seraphin? We might even picked up Kevin Seraphin. I'm like, what are we doing? We had DJ Mingba. Nigga, those is the rough days. The Smush Parker days, the Ronnie Turioff days, the Brian Hill days, or Brian Grant, whatever that nigga name was. Bitch, the Luke Walton days, the Sasha Vujic, the Rodro Nasterovich. Oh my God. Those awful dog days. Kobe deserved every fucking dollar. With that said, man, LeBron, go ahead and hang that shit up. Lakers, do not bring this nigga back. I'm ready to be a Laker fan again. Like, I don't give a fuck about no bubble championship. You can retire this nigga number or not retire. But it's fugazi. Tired of the fugazi NBA. Like, this shit was a... Oh, matter of fact, my bad. Let me finish up my point. So, LeBron come to L.A. We got Josh Hart at the 1. I was jammed up when I seen Josh Hart play. And that's how I end up talking about that Frank Kaminsky shit. I remember betting on Villanova. I'm like, boy, these niggas got a squad. Fuck, nigga, like, mind you, Connecticut always is an underdog. Like, nobody can never predict what Connecticut gonna do. Like, that year with Kemba Walker, when Kemba Walker took them boys and to the whole thing, Connecticut was really ass. Kemba just was decent as fuck. Fucking when this cracker, Rusty, whatever, fucking shitted on the money and let Florida Atlantic fucking fall in the Final Four. Oh, what up? Oh, don't even get me started, bitch. You want to talk about a rigged game. Anyway, fuck that funky cracker. Anyway, I love an underdog just like George Mason. When Miami coach took the motherfucking George Mason, bitch, when they had your boy who played for the Knicks, what his name was, Kyle O'Brien or some shit. I think he played on that George Mason team. Maybe he played for Norfolk State, but I could have sworn he played on that George Mason team too. Either fucking way, we love Cinderellas. That's how I knew Stephen was gonna be the GOAT. I didn't know he was gonna be the GOAT. I knew he was gonna be a great player. Cause I watched that Davidson shit in real time. So, all in all, dog, Brian came and fucked up my squad, dog. Josh Hart is not supposed to be with the New York Knicks. He's supposed to be a Laker. Kyle Kuzma, confidence got stolen from him, and he was just like, fuck it. Dog, you know, it's like the Lakers look like the fucking Florida Marlins. I'm looking at this fucking Jordan Clarkson, and I'm remembering when we took this nigga out of Mizzou in the second round. I remember his fucking cone drills. That's how I show you basketball nerd I must be. I'm looking at Jordan Clarkson cone drills from the Philippines before he took on that black identity shit. When he just looked like the little Tiger Woods and he doing the cone drills. I'm like, man, what the fuck we finna do with this Filipino kid? And he came, he bought his ass out. He might even made first team all rookie, second team, one of them type shit. I was like, okay, jit. This is around the time we got Jordan Farmer. Bitch, we done shitted on the money so much time with these niggas. Jordan Farmer. Boy, as a fucking Laker fan, niggas don't even understand the struggle. For a real Laker fan, they talking about like no nigga that, mind you, I'm reciting names off the head. I ain't got no board in front of me. We done shitted on the money so much time. Nigga remember Stephen Blake. Nigga, Stephen Blake from out of Hollywood, Florida, Broward County. That was our first fucking white boy. When I say our first white boy, that was our first what's the white boy name played for Chicago Bulls? Fucking I'm thinking of Gilligan's Island. Why I think of Gilligan's Island when I think of this cracking name? Who the fuck wrote Gilligan's Island? I don't know, but the white boy who played for us recently, damn, that shit's on the tip of my tongue, dog. Who the fuck wrote Gilligan's Island? Whatever. Whoever the fuck wrote Gilligan's Island, that's who got the same last name as little buddy that played for the Lakers last. They just couldn't wait to make him the great savior and shit. And then we got the white boy who always choke in the playoffs with the funny shit tied around his head. Anyway, LeBron fucked up my little Lakers squad, dog. Give me back Kyle Kuzma. Give me back Josh Hart. Give me back Brandon Ingram. Give me back Avitz Ubaka. Give me back Lil Fam. He's 6'4", but he a fucking small forward. Even though 6'4" is down there point guard. Taylor Tucker or whatever. Give me back Lil Fam. Give me back them little dogs, dog. Give me back the nigga Gabriel, Wyndon Gabriel. Give me back these little niggas that got heart. Before the current Laker team, dog. Overpaid ass nigga. Big salary ass niggas. Washed up ass. What you doing at Cancun on 3 ass niggas. Man, nigga don't respect that shit, man. So when I see Josh Hart, a former Laker, when I see Jordan Clarkson, a former Laker, I can't help to have this disdain, dog. But I want to beg my partner, because I talked a lot of shit about Wanyamba, and I say Masisi. I say Zopope, and he both. Matter of fact, let's give a shout out. Zopope. Anyway, nigga mad skinny. Can't put 2 pounds together to save his life. But that's what criticism comes when you play at this high stake kind of game. I'm just like, I'm not disrespecting New York for winning it. I'm just disrespecting who, like, there's no formidable opponents. But New York did bring the East back, because the East Coast ain't won that shit since fucking LeBron and D-Wade in Miami. That's how horrible the fucking East is. Boston won 1 year, I think. So Boston got 1, Miami got 2, Detroit got 1. That's how fucking horrible the East is. I could go back to the fucking year 2000, and going back to the year 2000, it's only been like 4 East Coast teams that won. Milwaukee got a year. That's just 1 year. Miami got 2 years. That's just 2 years. Boston got 2 years. That's 2 years. So that's 2 with Miami. That's 4. That's Milwaukee. That's 5. And who the East Coast, New York just won. That's 6. So we talking down there from the year 2000 until now. Only 6 times out of 26 years the East Coast don't won. That shit is a big disparity. So, bitch, shout out to New York for actually winning some shit that was tough. It's just the NBA ain't the same no more, dog. Niggas don't give a fuck. 1, 2, 3 Cancun. And if the world is headed to the direction I think it is, you want to make the NBA enticing? Make that shit like that movie with the fucking cars and shit, them prisoners. They racing these death cars, they'll die. Make this shit like you niggas gotta go to a firing squad if you lose and shit. Like, make these niggas really play for like all the marbles. Nigga, you niggas gotta get. Let me not say that. You ain't gotta go no firing squad, but something gotta happen to you that gonna change your life. Then we get to see niggas play for real. I don't see these niggas lollygagging over the court laughing. Talk about, look how we got these clowns. It's not impressive. But that said, man, I dropped 90 fucking minutes in this shit. I got big shit to talk about bigger, but who cares? Bitch, my life is blessed, and God has blessed me. Y'all